安寧と調和が続く太平の大地。幸福への冷蔵庫として反逆の行政は金天に輝く。フェイト、グランドオーダー、コスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト、人知統合申告、シン。
Hello everyone and welcome back to Fate Grand Order. We're still doing the synchronized intellect. I want to say intelligence every time, but it's intellect nation S.I.N, right? So we're in the prison camp. There was a big cliffhanger last time where we discovered a true ancestor. Whoo! I thought it was gonna be Beryl because of his ears, but no, it was her. Now, I don't know what class she's gonna be. I think she's a caster in game, right? If I'm correct. So let's pick a rider. I mean, red hair's not bad, but it'd probably be better to just yeet them into the sun with a Kets or an Aussie, right? Who would be better? Well, you have that maxed out, so thank you, Meteor. I assume she's a caster. I assume so, right? So we'll have to see. I'm gonna replace you with, let's see, who else is on the up and up here? Oh, nobody, right, because they don't list them. Do we have, so we have Sany. Can we even, we can't really even afford anyone else, so never mind. I guess, yeah, I guess you'll be at the back then for providing that final bit of help. You'll be here, an undying ward, and, I guess we can bring you up. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes, because, I don't know what class she is. I assume she's going to be a caster, because if I recall, the servant version of her you can get as a caster, but I could also be recalling wrong, and, like, I could also, that might be different. Maybe the version that we can summon of her is the proper human history version that, well, no, but she's proper human history. I don't know, man. I don't even know. So let's just see what happens. I'm just guessing. Okay. Taking a sip of my coffee. I'm almost out already, and I haven't even got started yet. Also, we're just going in with a fight right now. Just right now? Oh, shoot. Also, I lied. The Call of Duty broadcast is tonight, actually. Dates are hard. Oh, she's an assassin! Well, shoot! Okay. I was wrong. She's an assassin. Alright. Well, let's try that again. People must be screaming at me. They might be like, well, why are you doing that? Sorry, I didn't know. It'd be nice if they told me her class. Okay, so she's an assassin, right? Well, that means, oh, that means casters, which means Merlin. Where's one of them? One of them good Merlins. Them good Merlins. Level 5, don't mind if I do. Kill assassin. We could go absolutely like this, or we could replace you now with you, and oh god, oh geez, this sounds disgusting. If I gave you Miu, that gives you 25% gain and start with 40%. Holy crap, even without that being maxed out, holy crap. As for you, let's give you, I mean, Arts Effectiveness, Noble Phantasm Strength, and begin with 50. Hey, don't mind if I do. We got that with you. This can be replaced with, well, I mean, that's all we can really afford with that, huh? Sure, it's about as best as we're gonna, well, can we afford, because we can't afford a 12. No, just barely not. Well, that's fine. We'll then give you, you know what? We'll give you then Necromancy. Yeah, there we go, okay. And let's move you up. There we go. Alright, put you in the back. Okay. This seems gross, but I'm very excited to give this a try. Okay. Huwang HP grow. If people are curious about why I think about that, all I think about is the huge Spider-Man Twitter. And how it just, spider grew. No, it wasn't even huge Spider-Man. It was a picture of, like, a Spider-Man toy that you put in water and then it grows. God, the black and red, huh? We all got guts, huh? Nice. Okay. Infinite growth. And let's do rapid casting. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Get as much as we can here. That's a lot of HP, huh? Okay. Earth Spirit Absorption. Okay. This isn't good. Good thing we got guts, huh? Jeez. Oh, is it like infinite guts? Are you for real? Okay. Wow. We'll see how this goes. Well, let's... You know what? Because there's a chance we might die again. Let's do some of this. Let's do some of this. Let's pop this on you. Let's pop this. Let's try and get the most that we can. Can't use that. Increase gauge for a single ally. I'm not going to use that right now. Okay, and we're going to go... 1, 2, 3. Alright. See if we can get a bit of healing going at least. Okay, we got that going. See, this would have been great if I knew she was going to pop that out from the start. If I knew that now, I would have used the invincible, but alas, you can't know. You don't know until it happens. Thankfully, Protea should survive this, for sure. Good numbers, good numbers. Now we also still have guts going on. Oh, are you just gonna spam this? You're just gonna spam your Noble Phantasm? Are you for real? That sucks. Boy, you like your curses, huh? A lot. Okay. This is problematic. Let's pop that on you, because you're our best attacker for sure. And let's go 1, 2, 3 to try and get another Merlin hit going. Boy, that HP goes up and down. Wow, are you for real? I guess the gimmick is she attacks once to get through the guts. And then this happens. Wow. Wow. Okay. And then does the curse then also possibly do it? Wow. Is there a reason you didn't give that to Mash? Is there a reason? Okay, we're gonna pop that on you. Apply Invincible. Okay, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Want to get those supers going. Hopefully the curses start wearing off. Oh god, the guts procced on Merlin already, which means he's gonna lose it here. This is weird. How would you even kind of work against this, huh? I'm just even trying to think how the heck you would get through this. Huh. Why is it the guts specifically not working on MASH? And did you not get it either? Oh no, you did. Good. She already had it. Let's do this again. But let's also pop this on you. No. Well, I guess. Let's try and make you not die, because I feel like you could survive. You got guts, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. This is a weird fight. Are we supposed to be able to kill her, or is this just survival? At least you're doing your best. Oh, but then, oh no, the curse keeps ramping up. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Well, she evaded it. But the curse is absolutely gonna get her, huh? Well, at least you got guts on everyone again. Pop that on. Can we... That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Oh boy. How in the frick are you even supposed to do this? If I do this, I can get another Noble Phantasm, but that's not gonna matter if I'm gonna die right away. And, you know, my HP is gonna go down to 0. Can't get rid of Curse there like that. I think our best bet is just to do as much as we can and hope that she survives one more round, which she won't. We'll see here. Okay. I wonder if... I might need to come up with, like, a meme thing of, like, Emiya doing something with the crits. Because, like, the ones who get the best damage for me... Great. The ones who seem to get the most damage might be a Gil with, the Kiara card. This is not good. This is not good. We're gonna just try our best is all we can really do right here. I guess maybe an Ilya wouldn't be too bad because she is a single target, so that would be a lot of damage actually. What I need, I think, is I need to get Gil. I need to get like a 500% Gil, right? We could do that like round 1. There is a chance. Okay. Yeah, we're done. Is this an unwinnable battle? No, it's not, because we got pretty far. Okay, I'm gonna withdraw, and I'm gonna try to get a 500% Gil right away. We're gonna get Ilya in the back with her powerful single targets. Yeah. Okay, so let's try that. So this is weird. We're gonna definitely start with... I want a Merlin, though, because honestly, that healing doesn't matter. It really doesn't. This is a weird battle. What I need is Noble Phantasm Seal, really. Right? Let's see here. Target focus. Doesn't really matter. I think my best bet is to do something involving just doing as much damage as with the stuff as fast as possible. Well, this will start with 100%. That's not bad. So we can go with that, right? We'll get you. If we give you then a kaleidoscope, you can get yours instantly. Then we're going to get Gil. We're going to give Gil this, and that should then do 1, 2, 3 for big damage. You can give Hero Creation. Actually, could we get someone who could also apply a buff to Gil? Someone who can raise their attack, right? So let's see here. I need someone who can get instant meter and also give him a buff, right? Because if we could get you, right? Increase Buster effectiveness, but you won't be able to use that right away. That won't give it to you. That won't give it to you. Don't want to look at Huwang yet because I don't want to sort of spoil that. I need someone who can pop a Phantasm right away, but also maybe apply a buff. Why are all of you doing your bond points up? This is the one time I don't want that. Okay, this gives art card effectiveness up. Nope, that is not what we want. Ilya with the black one. Oh, Medea. Because you get increased strength. That's not... I mean, that might be good, actually. That might be... Wait. Rule Breaker does... What does Rule Breaker do? Remove all buffs and restore gauge. Because yours at max gives you 100%, right? Heavy damage. Okay. And you do debuffs and gain. Restore each... Nah, it's not that great. That's not what I want. I specifically want a buff for... I mean, I guess we could look at our own party too, right? So, you know what? I'm gonna grab you just to see that. But let's see here. Is there anyone else who can get... I guess, because you can... you... If I give you your kaleidoscope, right? Is an 80%, then your charge should give it to you. You can give your guts plus attack increase to him. So we're gonna go buff. You have your C-Star, Gauge, Critical... Well, it's only Critical Strength, but that could also help. So we're going to do all those with you. Then we'll have you. And instead of you, let's get Ilya. Ilya can get... Because she's going to want to have... I think Ilya plus... Because if we get this with her... Well, that's just gain up. I mean, that's helpful, but that's not 100% what we want. If I get something with big damage. Strength by 10, strength by 10. Strength by 10 plus Buster. She's not a Buster type. So, I guess maybe Dive to Blue might be best with you. We could try that. So at this point, it's like, we'll see if we even need that with how much we're going to do from the get-go. But arts, yeah, sure, we'll try that. We'll try that. And then you're in the back just for hopefully memes. Okay. 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 Let's see how this goes this time. Strategies. Strategies. Of course, if this doesn't work. If this doesn't work, then I'll just probably... Because we came close last time. If I popped a single command seal regen, then we should be good, but we'll see here. Okay. Wait, that's only 50%. Oh, but we can give this to you. Increase your gauge. Shoot. Shoot, do you not get enough? What was I thinking? 50%? That's not enough! Damn it! Damn it! Ah! I thought I'd have enough! No! Shoot! I thought I could pop this right away. Damn it! What was I thinking? I thought this one gave enough, but it's not enough because it's only 50%, which isn't enough of a charge. Shoot. Okay, well let's at least find a way to start. Are we gonna need to use a turn then? In that case, a Merlin with a okay. Okay, in that case, a Merlin with the, with a guard will be good. Okay. Well, dang it. There goes my strategy, because I forgot it's only 50% and he doesn't get enough meter. So then we'll get a good Merlin here. A good Merlin who's able to, save us in the beginning there. Let's see here. I don't really want the stars. Let's just check here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a good Merlin to get going. And then from that... Come on, Merlin. I've seen you in here. I've 100% seen you in here. Where's that good Merlin? Where's that good boy? Level 1. Ah, where's my level 5 Merlin? Come on, boy, come on. I need you. Level 1. I don't want bond points. I want something that'll be helpful. Why are you all giving your Merlin stuff that's not helpful? Please. Ah! Oh, this is so frustrating. Because I had a good strategy, but then it kind of failed on me. Because I forgot. I guess another... Could we use a waiver? Let's just see here. What would a waiver give? Because he can then give the meter at the start. Increase attack. That's an idea too. We could use a waiver, actually. He wouldn't help us survive the first round, though, which is the problem, right? And I'm almost certain that the boss there has some immunity to stun, but we'll see. We'll see here. Could give that a try. But I don't want to use a one that has the frickin'... Oh! Thank you. That's the one I was looking for. So let's move you up. Because you can give... Attack increase and Noble Phantasm gauge. So yeah, we'll kind of buff the first turn. Right? Buff and survive. Okay. We'll see how this goes now. Okay. Here we go. Survive the first turn. Use the 500%. Hope for the best. I sure hope she's able to be a... Wait, is she even a servant? I didn't even look. If she's not even a servant, then my whole plan is moot. Am I for real? Frick! Is she not a servant? She's not even a servant. She's a true ancestor. She's not even a servant. Okay! In that case, we're gonna switch you out for Ilya to do the same thing. Okay. It's okay. I'm just going insane right now. It's been 20 minutes and I haven't got through a single damn battle. I'm leaving this in. People are like, oh, I'm interested in seeing how you do this. Oh, do we have to find him again? Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright. Ilya, you get that one. You move up. You can get replaced with, who else can... Okay, you're single target. You can deal good damage there. You can provide... Okay. Alright. Same strategy. This time with you getting the buff, which is, you know, good because you also get... Yeah, you get that burst. You can get an attack up on there. You get Buster Card effectiveness, and yeah, and if we get that debuff, then we're all good. Okay. One more time. I got this this time, maybe? She's not even a freaking servant. Of course she's not. Well, this will also give the attack buff too, the double damage, so cross your fingers, hope for the best. Okay, let's hope. We just need to get enough for Ilya to get her super right from the start here. So we're gonna go perfect. That's exactly what I kind of wanted. Let's do the attack buff to get meter. Okay, we're gonna pop this on. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Yep. There we go. That should, yep, that looks good. Good. Okay, she's popping that. Good. Okay. Okay. Alright. I wonder if there's someone who has anti-curse. Could also be helpful. Thank you for that. Okay, so we're gonna pop Hero Creation on you. Attack boost on you. Let's get the debuff immune on you, hopefully. Kinda sucks. Alright, that's fine. Get that buster up. Pop this on you as well, so that you survive the next turn to hopefully get it again. You have a full combo? You do! Nice. Increase your defense, because why not? Okay, and we can't use that right now, but that's fine, because hopefully we'll come back around with it. So we're gonna go Garden, Dominus Illustrious, Quintet Fire. Alright, let's see how much we can do this time. Okay. This'll deal good damage. Not amazing, but good. Okay. Now the big hit comes here. Show me the big number. Show me the big number. That was good. Not as much as I kind of hoped, but that was good. Okay. Okay. We do have healing going, too. That's so much damage. There's, like, nearly no way to survive that each turn, huh? Frick. Okay. Still can't use that, huh? Okay. You get some big gains, so that could be helpful. I think just getting our meter up is our best bet for this turn, and hoping we can survive some of these things. It's only one overcharge, huh? Oh, you're both done. Oh, you're both screwed. Dang, this is not going as good even as the first time. Well, we'll see how our back row does. Okay. Ilia has her buff. Okay. Alright. Well, we got Anderson and Sany here. Double Ilia. Okay, the guts on everyone. We can go... this to have you survive a bit longer. You know, just a touch. That's all we'll really get. Increase your gauge to get that going. Pop this on you to get a big hit with you. How is this going worse than the time where I didn't even prepare? Like, are you seeing this? It's actually going worse. I just gotta do damage at this point. She's done. I'm just even trying to think, what can I do? Oh boy. Hi, Mash. Why does it not work on MASH? We can get that. Probably because of that. Okay. Now we're gonna pop an evade on you. Okay. And let's get that going. Okay. And let's get... Sure. Why not? Just put that on. Okay. And we're gonna go... 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is rough. Hey, we got them all. Okay. There's Spirit Absorption. I'm almost tempted to Google if there's recommended servants for this. Just to even get a hint of where to go, you know? Okay. Alright. Pop that on. Best bet is just to attack with you. Just do a full combo. Hopefully get enough meter for another super, maybe? I don't know, man. You can't really do 200,000, can you? No crits, huh? Dang it. Oh boy. Sany is gonna survive this at least. Oh, that busts her up every time, huh? God, that damage is the worst. Okay, you survived that. I'm just worried about the curse killing you first. Or her hit, you know? We can go, okay, I think our best bet is to go 1, 2, 3. And hope for the best. I mean, I guess I could have threw on a, the heal there, you know? Okay. And critical rate up doesn't matter. Oh, wait! Wait! Oh, if we crit there, we could have done it! Oh my god, we're actually coming real close. Okay. Well, you know, she's gonna hit, that's gonna... No, we came so close! We came so close, wait! Oh my god. Oh my god, bless up. Why didn't she use her super again? Holy crap. Okay. Do I dare? Do I dare do a heal just in case? Can you do 30,000 damage? Oh my god, well she does have defense down. Okay, I'm taking the Big Biscuit, risk it. Let's do this, Big Biscuit, risk it, let's go. Full combo, please do enough. Yes! I don't know why she didn't do her super. If I died there, would that have been the end? Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I just finished a Dark Souls encounter. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Okay, well, at least my strategy somewhat worked. I hope the characters are like, this is a problem. This is the worst. How can she attack with such power so quickly? She should have run out of magical energy ages ago. She's not using her own magical energy at all. She's sucking up the endless supply of mana from the world itself and using it as her own. Oh, frick. So this is what a true ancestor, an incarnated elemental can do. I never would have thought that China had one of its own. Fighting one of them is like taking on a tsunami or a hurricane with your fists. I'm sorry, that went right over my head. Could you dumb it down to say horse level? Simply put, we've been thoroughly backed into a corner here. That's bad, right? Oh yes, if we're all gonna die anyway, might I suggest you blow yourselves up so everyone except me can truly go out with a bang? Will you two just shut up already? I don't think I can keep this up any longer, Master. Oh, she's mad. Enough playing around, Akuta. No, now that you have revealed your true form, we suppose we should no longer call you by your alias. But then you have never given us any other name. What should we call you now? You would call my wrath, my curses, merely playing around, O worldly king? What else would you call this? Did you endure eternity, merely so you could curse these people to death? Yeah, that's what she did. She did curse us to death. A lot. Undying one, true one, we have too much respect for you to see you lose your way like this. Return here before you go any further. Recall the pledge you still have yet to keep, and do what must be done first. You do not want me to do anything unless it benefits you, is that it? We are telling you to remember what it is you came here to do. What is the nature of the relationship between these two? A pledge? Does that mean she made other deal with Kenshi Huwang I didn't know about? Those of us who endure eternally should not be so swept up in fleeting emotions. You must not forget what it is you truly seek, how close you are to having it in your grasp, and what you must yet do. All right, I understand. I shall follow your advice for now. My heart is still racing. Akuta, I mean, Yumei Ren has left the field. Yumei Ren has left the battlefield. I'm exhausted. This stuff can be such a pain. As much as I despise humans, I do have to give them credit for one thing. The weapons they make are so much easier to use. There's nothing better than something that lets you kill a bunch of humans just by pulling a trigger. It's hard. Wait, Sky, I take it you knew that Akuta Hinako was actually Yumei Ren all along. Yeah. Who's Yumei Ren? Can you tell me? A notable figure from the Chu Han contention, which took place after the death of King Shi Huang. She was the hegemon king of Western Chu, Xiang Yu's lover, and is said to have met an untimely death in the wake of his defeat. So this means that Yumei Ren wasn't human, and that she's been alive for thousands of years? It was shocking enough to find out that the legendary Yumei Ren was actually a bloodsucker, rather true ancestor. But then, why would she bother infiltrating Chaldea and applying to be a race-shift candidate? And if that weren't enough, now she's a cryptor holed up in the Chinese Lostbelt. None of this makes any sense. True, if all you look at are the facts, the odds seem pretty long indeed. But if you trace them back to their source, the answer couldn't be simpler. This all happened because Marisbury planned for it to happen. What? As I suspected. Director Marisbury Atmosphere may have seemed like a good person, but at heart he was still a mage. A mage's idea of doing good and a human's idea of doing good are very, very different. Marisbury may have been just a person, but it seems like he also managed to do good, that is, his best, as a mage. I expect he must have been anxious. I imagine he had to wonder if race shifting was even possible, and if it was, whether humans could actually survive the process. I'd guess that's what prompted him to bring Yumei Ren on as a backup plan of sorts. No doubt he must have thought that even if it turned out that humans couldn't withstand a race shift, she would either survive or could be resuscitated thanks to her sturdy true ancestor body. That must be why he covered up her true identity under the name Akuta Hinako, and sent her for a formal invitation to Chaldea after she'd been hiding away in the margins of history for centuries. Would have been before the previous version of me was summoned to Chaldea. I do recall Akuta Hinako was already part of Chaldea's staff, even before Team A was formed. Marisbury must have wanted to prove the viability of race shifting come hell or high water. Agreed. I imagine he meant to use her as a guinea pig to make the experiment work, even if there turned out to be no mere humans who could fit the bill whatsoever. But as luck would have it, not only did there turn out to be plenty of viable candidates, the demi-servant plan he had come up with to improve the odds of summoning a heroic spirit after the race shift worked out as well. All of which meant that Marisbury no longer needed to bother giving Akuta Hinako more special treatment. She was ultimately assigned to Team A for no other reason than to fill the roster, so to speak. Now do you understand? Your great director was hiding a true ancestor in his organization all this time. It's no wonder Chaldea came under UN scrutiny after something that shady. The fact that none of the surviving staff had any idea is just the ultra-ironic icing on the cake. Still, I'm surprised you Ren agreed to all that, being a true ancestor and all. Oh, that's the part you find strange? Huh? Well, I don't suppose anyone with a finite lifespan can really understand the psychology of a truly eternal being. So, I have to give Marisbury credit for being able to figure out what it was she wanted. Oh, I mean, it's probably simple. He probably said, hey, if you help us out, we can summon Xiang Yu as your servant and you can live together again. Right? I feel like that's probably what it's going to be. It couldn't have been easy for him to convince her since she really, really hates humans. At the very least, I'm sure he never offered anything as cheesy as a mink coat. I'm not sure what to make of all this since I didn't really know Marisbury all that well. I'm sure Romani knew him well enough that he could weigh him in with something useful, but... Come on, let's get out of here. Agreed. Now that we've made an enemy of Kenshi Huwang, lingering in one place for too long is tantamount to suicide. Got it, then let's keep our camouflage-bounded field up and put some distance between us and this place. Man, it really sucks that they took the border. Now we have to carry out our patient on foot. Please, no border. Okay, so here's the thing. I completely forgot about Tool. I completely forgot. I'm like, why does that name ring familiar? That's the name of the homunculus that Sieg saves. And, like, gives a name, which I still found ironic was Tool. Because, I mean, yeah, way to give... It's like, Sieg's like, you're humans now! You can get names! And he's like, well, what do you want your name to be? Tool? It's like, wow, thanks. Way to miss the point. I forgot about her. That's wild. So, yeah, Apocrypha... or at least something similar to Apocrypha, must have happened for Gordolf to then be raised by Tool there, because Gordolf is, of course, the son of the guy who was there with the fatso who had his face turned. I couldn't eat another bite. I saw something that looked like a truck in the hangar. Maybe we could use that? You mean the thing they used when they brought me here? It may be better than walking, but we'll feel every bump on the road and then some. Well, beggars can't be choosers. We'll just have to make the best of it. It's weird having Koyanskaya with us. It's very strange. Long, long ago, this was a beautiful place. Even today, I still remember the time when there was nothing in the sky but wind, nothing on the ground but plants. This was in ages past, long before anyone even thought to lay claim to this planet, before I was separated from the world, before I even had form of my own. Oh, so true ancestors, like, are true ancestors. They have been around since the beginning. Oh, that's interesting. But my memories of what came after are all of fear, animosity, and a perverse kind of envy. You and I both look the same, which is why I don't understand. Why do you hate me so much? Why do you despise me so? You would attack me so viciously, all because I cannot die. I never asked for eternal life. I would have welcomed death. I would have liked nothing more than to fall into oblivion alongside my beloved. True ancestor, bloodsucker. I don't know anything about those, but that didn't stop you from deciding that's what I was. You said my inability to die made me unclean, that my inability to age made me a monster. None of you listened to what I had to say. Once you decided I was a monster, you just kept treating me like one. Okay, so I'm guessing this is Kenshi Huang, but I'm just going to use a regular voice, just in case I'm wrong. I understand you hate humans. I know you want nothing to do with us. No matter how much you may wish it were otherwise, humans will never truly leave you alone. Once they learn you exist, executors will come from far and wide to hunt you down. I cannot do anything to change that fact. As such, I cannot apologize on behalf of humanity. All I can do is give you an outlet for your resentment, to keep my head bowed no matter what form of abuse you heap upon it. It is with that in mind that I would like to make you a proposal, even if you think me shameless for doing so. If you wish to obtain peace and quiet, your only choice is to move yourself somewhere outside the bounds of human activity. Mankind has grown far too Wait, oh, is this Marisbury? Indeed, this last century must have been a nightmare for you. They excavate mountains, chop down forests, and greedily expand their territory with no end in sight. You must have already realized that at this rate, there will be no longer any safe place left for you to hide. So speaking as one partially responsible for this state of affairs, I'd like to offer you a deal. There's a small, isolated community of mages in one of the most remote areas of the world. Yep, this is Maresbury. Its residents are well aware that prying into the other community's members' lives is taboo. I think you would be right at home in Caldia. As long as you play along with the false identity I'll prepare for you, no one will ever be the wiser. In exchange, I would like you to assist me with my search. A quest of sorts to realize my family's greatest dream. Oh yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. My name is Maresbury Animosphere. I hope you can see that our interests are aligned. Spirit of Gaia is one of the last flowers of the moon left on Earth. Ugh. That feels like it has a lot to it that I don't know yet. I would love to have your help in making both our dreams come true. True human, Yume Ren. God, there's stuff here that I sure hope Tsukihime will help me understand. Okay, I get what a true ancestor is now, which is the good thing. I knew he was lying. He was far from the first ghoul, metaphorical ghoul in this case, who had tried to uncover my secrets in their own quest for immortality. And yet by this point, I was far too tired to tear him to pieces. I wasn't sure whether he was being truthful or not, but he was right about one thing at least. I no longer have a place in this land. There is no darkness to hide me, no light I can join, there is nowhere for me to go. So he didn't promise Xiangyu, huh? Yet even so, I can still feel the grip of his despair over my fate coiling around my heart. My you, what will your fate be? That's right, I seek an end to eternity. A place where I can hold my head high and declare that I have gone as far as I can. My sole wish, my one final request, is that I may tell my dearly departed that he no longer weep for me. Oh, okay. That's your wish. I mean, if you did that, then you would, you could go back, in time and do that with the ray shifting. Awaken, fairy. The time has come to return to reality. So you're just like this now, huh? It has been 5 months since your arrival. We have scanned your body 48 times in total. Our analysis is complete. Every last one of your body's secrets has been recorded within our memory circuits. We have at least learned the secrets of the Zenren's immortality. You did well, fairy. Or perhaps we should continue to call you Akuta Hinako. You could actually see a bit of this outfit under hers, huh? I was looking at her sleeves and they looked like the black hoodie. Like, the sort of, it's not exactly this pattern, but looks similar. Like a similar almost fabric. You may call me whatever you wish, your Imperial Majesty. You may have anything you like as a reward, or is he alone still enough as you initially requested? He is. I desire nothing else. Then, per the terms of our agreement, we hereby bequeath custody of Kuwaiji Zero to you. You have served us faithfully for centuries, our first mechanical retainer. Congrats on your retirement. Thank you, your Imperial Majesty. It is with a heavy heart that I take your leave for the last time. Xiang Yu. We do not know what sort of name our mechanical retainer may have made for himself in your history, but was this Xiang Yu person worthy of being entrusted with your mystic Zenren? I could ask much the same of you, your Imperial Majesty. Why would you need to study me now when you have long possessed the Fusang tree? Oh, interesting, okay. True, we did learn the mystics of life through our obtainment of the Fusang tree, but we never came across a single sage or fairy in all the time we spent exploring their lands. You are the first genuine fairy we have ever laid our eyes on, Akuta Hinako. I see. At any rate, this fulfills the final part of our contract. Tell us, what will you do now? If possible, I would like to stay in a remote part of your land, live out my days in peace. How modest of you. But will Caldia let you do that? The Caldians have already incurred your wrath. There's no need to dirty my hands further. It is only a matter of time now before one of your valiant Mountly warriors presents you with their heads. Ah yes, we see. You do not want Xiang Yu to see you getting rough, so to speak. Very well. We prefer this mild-mannered act to the true colors you displayed at Onkang anyway. However, there is one thing we must ask you before you leave our service. Is this world going to perish? At this point, I can no longer tell which will emerge triumphant. The will of this world to survive or the will that would see this world destroyed. All I can truthfully say is that I couldn't possibly care less. A good answer. We know now that if nothing else, you will never oppose us. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Are you sure about this, Your Imperial Majesty? I believe she still knows more about the monsters that have invaded us than she is letting on. Yes, we are sure she does. I was shaken when she said she did not care if this world lived or died, despite saying she would stay. She is a S.I.N, a true human, the only one in this world who is on par with a royal personage. Had she voiced her intent to do something along the lines of protecting the world, then our wrath would have been swift and merciless. That would indicate that her desire to fight us for the world, after all this time we spent protecting it. But that is not what she said. Indeed, she showed she has no attachment to this world whatsoever. In consequence, she can coexist with us as we rule. For there can only be one human who controls the world in its entirety. Indeed, Your Imperial Majesty, it is as you say. Having two or more humans exist inevitably leads to quarreling, so this cannot be permitted. As this world's only human... What? What? Oh, what are the people then? We shall guide the common people with our love. All they need concern themselves is with tending to their land, filling their bellies, sleeping and reproducing. What could be more peaceful? I guess he's arguing that them not being able to do anything makes them not human. That or there's something deeper going on, like surprise, they're actually robots. Have we seen them bleed yet? I don't know. Alright, going through the canyon. Oh my god, that battle was crazy. Oh god, that's gonna be rough if that's not even the last one.
You got her hands behind her back? Good. Make sure the wire's nice and tight. And don't forget the shackles.
Are you better now? Woohoo! Oh, come on, is this really necessary? May I remind you, I just helped save your lives back there. I can't believe a little glucose drip is all it took to get Gordy up and running again. Oh, he just needed his sugar. It really goes to show what a unique person Mr. Gordolf is, doesn't it, Senpai? Foo! Foo-foo! Foo's really going to town in Coin Sky's head. I like the dance floor one, too. Foo-foo! Foo-foo!
Whap, whap, whap! Understand how you feel all too well, Tiny. In fact, I can no longer restrain myself either. Accursed wench! Now you're wearing a Chinese dress of all things! Your wiles won't work on me, Koyanskaya. You won't fool me ever again. Now what shall I do with you?
Oh no, I can't believe I've been captured by such a brute. Whatever will become of me now? He must have such trust in his mind to put King Huwang's punishment to shame. A veritable smorgasbord of torture the likes of which has never been witnessed in all human history. No doubt he's going to carnally humiliate me in unspeakable ways after keeping me caged like a wild animal. Oh, I'm scared.
Smorgasbord? Carnally humiliate? But, I mean, yes, I'm ruthless, but I'd never go that far.
Alright, that's enough of that. Remember, your and Tanner's lives are still on the line here, Gordy.
Oh, yes, that's right. Where's that antidote for the poison you saw me and Tanner? The one you promised to hand over in exchange for our help. I'll even spare you the shackles. Go on then, produce the antidote from that bountiful bosom of yours. Don't think I don't know how sexy your cleavage looks in that Chinese dress. I know the antidote makes the hopes and dreams of every red-blooded male come true.
Of course, I'll keep that end of the bargain. Here you go. Oh, hey, cool. Watch it just be more poison. Just one bottle. That's it. That's right. A single dose is all I have. And be warned, sharing it between you will make it useless. Oh, you suck. What are you trying to pull? Foo-foo. Oh, come on, think about it. Would I really go to the trouble of preparing an antidote when the whole point of the poison was to kill my target? I just brought along a single dose for insurance, just in case I ended up taking the poison myself by mistake. That's the one and only contingency I prepared for. And now, as promised, I've handed over that single dose of contingency antidote to all of you. Whatever happens next is out of my hands. I wonder which one will get to take it. Well, Gordy, obviously. We're fine. I mean, for now, I guess. His Excellency, the Great Gordolf, or Chaldea's one and only master. And just so you know, Tanner, you don't have much... Oh, well, shoot. Never mind. You don't have much time left either. You might not be feeling too bad thanks to Mash's protection, but make no mistake. The poison is doing its job. Frick. Okay. Jian Shui Ming Mai dries you out from the inside. You only have a few days left to live at best. Oh, I had no idea. Senpai? As much as it sucks, I think we have to put our personal feelings aside in favor of the larger picture. Tanner, I suggest we...
Tanner! I challenge you to a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Is he gonna golf punch me? We're gonna do rock, paper, scissors, it goes golf punch, and then takes it for himself? Huh?
Only one of us will go on living. That means this is a clash between our wills to survive. And when the stakes are this high, rock, paper, scissors is the only truly impartial judge. Well, normally I would prefer a coin toss, but that would give me an unfair advantage. What? How? So rock, paper, scissors it is.
Mr. Gordolf, are you sure you want to settle this like that? It's all right, Master. They are content to make a decision this way. It is not our place to interfere.
It's you, me, and whatever hand we choose to play. A fair fight if there ever was one. What do you say, young man?
This is our personal judgment day, huh?
Very well. I'm glad you're being such a good sport about this. Win or lose, no hard feelings, okay? That includes having one of your servants take it by force, another unbecoming chicanery. Alright, let's do this! Rock, paper!
There's no paper option. I feel like he'll use rock. I'm gonna use rock.
Wait, what?
Hey, Gordolf, why'd you use scissors there?
I can't believe it. I thought the rock declaration was just a ploy and you were actually going to use paper. I was all set to use my scissors to cut your paper to ribbons. Now your rock's dashed to pieces. So you used reverse psychology, eh? You must have developed quite the eye for strategy after leading service to restore humanity.
Hey, Gordy.
Sure, I've lost. And I suppose
Oh, did he throw the game because he didn't have the pride to like just give it to us?
I suppose I have no choice but to let you have the antidote.
Senpai? Good grief. Hey, Tanner. It's been a good show and all, but I think it's time we got this over with, don't you? Yep, go for it.
But, hey, what's the meaning of this full Nelson, Jinky?
Okay, Gordy, open wide.
What are you? Hey, that medicine.
There you go, down the hatch.
Are you nuts? Why'd you make me swallow it? That was the only antidote we had. Now what are we gonna do?
I just couldn't let you die. After all, I wouldn't be here now if not for you. That's right, you only survived because Director Gordolf ate half that cake. If you had eaten the whole thing, you would have died on the spot. Director never said a word about that, so... Indeed, whatever the circumstances may have been, the end result is that Gordolf saved Tanner's life. And despite being well aware of that, he has not so much as mentioned in all this time. No doubt he decided it'd be unfair to hold that over Mr. Tanner's head, given how he was about to head off into battle.
Oh, blushies! Well, I don't know if I'd put it quite that way.
I love Gordolf. He's a great guy. So now we're even.
You fool. When you get off being so decent at even such a young age. But very well, this is of course merely a matter of priorities. There can be no team without its leader. Now that I'm fully back in action, all of your further plans are guaranteed to succeed.
Then I just fall over and die. What a joke, how utterly revolting. Maybe I'll gobble you up from the head down.
I hope you mean not the one on the top of my body.
Sorry.
Oh, it seems we have a lady here who just can't quite contain her murderous rage.
Oh, me? Don't be silly. This has all been a hugely entertaining farce. There's nothing quite like humans, is there? I'm so touched I can feel as though my heart just might burst. Woohoo!
I'm afraid you have grossly misunderestimated us if you thought this little performance of yours would hide the truth. That medicine you handed over is not the only means of neutralizing the poison, is it?
Oh, and what on earth are you basing that oh-so-hopeful assertion, might I ask?
That you chose to come to this particular Lostbelt in the first place. You made sure to wait until the time was ripe before you went about poisoning Mr. Tanner. Were your poison truly incurable, you would only need to flee once the deed was done. As long as you had managed to cover your tracks, you would escape without leaving a trace. And yet by the time we had arrived in this Lostbelt, you were already here. Now why would you do something so foolish? The answer is simple.
Because there's something in this Lostbelt you needed to keep away from us. And what else could that be but a way to cure the poison you used? I can't spend men who have nothing to offer than their minds. I imagine you must have heard that from Irene Adler a lot too, didn't you? Well, thank you not to draw comparisons between her and an agent of pure evil such as yourself. That name sounds familiar. Sounds like a name from one of the Sherlock things, which I may have eventually seen? I don't know. Why does that name ring familiar? Huh. Woo! Now then, as we can be sure that Miss Coyne's Skaya's purpose in coming here was to protect it, must simply ask yourselves what this cure might be. It would have to be something already lost in proper human history, as well as something unattainable in any other Lostbelt which leaves. Ah, the Fusang tree. Quite so. Though there are many things unique to this Lostbelt, the Fusang tree is the only thing I can think of that would be impossible to obtain elsewhere. As the key to the Sage World's mystics, we know that it has no end of biochemical applications, as Huwang has so aptly demonstrated. I see no other magecraft system that could possibly be used to refine such a strange and complex poison. Well, I suppose there's no point in playing dumb any longer. Yes, you're right. That poison was derived from the Fusang tree. The substance made by distilling its roots with yin energy is called Xiang Shui Ming Mai, or Immortal Decline. And the one made by the one made by decoding its leaves with yang energy is called Shang Huo Ming Mai, or Immortal Lifeline. Either way, whether you're making poison or an antidote, you need something from the Fusang tree. Of course, you could always make an antidote without the Fusang tree as long as you could extract something with the same components. But we all know proper human history lost those kinds of mystics long ago, didn't we? Which means the antidote I had on me was your one and only hope. Given that I held Tanner's life in my hands, I did consider making him my slave and forcing him to do my bidding. But I couldn't get Akuda's report out of my head. If only I had never heard mention that there was a Lostbelt where the Fusang tree remained alive and in human custody. I'm just realizing. When did her ears and tail appear? Has that always been here? Hold up. I'm gonna go into my FGO assets folder and type in Koyanskaya. Did she always have it? She did here. Yeah. Okay. But this is the first time we've seen her with the obvious Tamamo ear. Oh, because we figured that out before then. So, yeah. Yeah, she's one of the Tamamo 9. Again, I think there's only 3 in this so far. Because we got Tamamo Cat. People say Tamamo Summer counts, which is weird because it's just Tamamo in summer form. You know what? Hey! I'm gonna get a list right now. Tamamo 9. Who are they? Okay, so we got Tamamo no Mai, Tamamo Cat, Tamamo Vitch, her, Tamamo Gucci, likes expensive things, only mentioned in the ending of Extra CCC, Tamamo Daimo, Supremacy of the Home, Tamamo no Hime, the non-committal princess, Tamamo Aria, and then 2 unknown ones, huh? Interesting. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well. That's... Okay. She's the only other one. Got it. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if that will ever be fully gone into. I thought that we had the information about all 9, but I guess not. Anyways. If only I had never heard mention there was a Lostbelt where the Fusang tree remained alive and in human custody. So once you knew, you felt you had no choice but to go and guard it. Must have been quite the worrywart yourself. I prefer to think of it as knowing when to hedge my bets. Whatever you choose to call it, your instincts helped us out considerably for once. Once we obtain the Fusang tree for ourselves, we can cure Mr. Tanner's poison, correct? Theoretically, yes. But to actually do that, you'd have to make your way into Xiangyang, where the Emperor is. And you'd have to be insane to do that, wouldn't you? Hey, we're gonna have to face off with Huwang eventually, especially now that the Emperor is trying to wipe us all out for being Confucians. Besides, we can't leave this Lostbelt until we find the Tree of Emptiness and chop it down. The hidden Tree of Emptiness? Well, I suppose it all boils down to the same thing.
At any rate, curing Mr. Tanner's poisoning remains our top priority. Can I assume an assassination to be Yang, then, Director? Yes, of course. After all, we need to get our hands on that antidote at all costs. As Collier's director, I'm personally responsible for the lives of my staff, and that includes Tanner. I certainly can't afford to go around dying first. Well said, Director. Woohoo! Don't you worry, my boy. We'll find a way to save you. You just see if we don't. You hang in there and focus on defeating Huwang.
I'm so relieved. I know we're not out of the woods yet, but this at least takes care of one big problem. Yeah. It's great to finally see Director Gordolf back to his old self again, isn't it, Senpai? I'm dying, Mash. Dying. Do you realize that there isn't a single part of this where I, like... There isn't a single part of this where I agreed to give it to him? Like, you realize that, right? There hasn't been a single point where I'm like, yeah, I'll let you have it. Alright, guys, anyways, we'll see you next time for some more Fate Grand Order. Most of this part was spent in a boss fight, but hey, you saw my creative process doing it. And who knows, maybe this time people will say good job for once. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. I really appreciate that.
It'd be really nice to finally have someone say good job to me. Anyways, see you guys next time for some more. Bye!